Dimension Holy Cola, the classic flavor you love that's as cold as the vast emptiness of outer space.
Tarzan's out there, and you, Tarzan, get enough.
Take just one sip and get transported to a dimension of flavor that's out of this world. The grooviest martial cats and the most parched war bears know there's no better way to quench a thirst, get awakened a second time.
Then with an ice-cold Dimension Holy Cola.
So what are you waiting for? Calder, run to your local store and take a sip from another plane of existence. Dimension Holy Cola and new Diet Dimension Holy Cola. The soda that's out of this world.
It's Dimension Holy Cola.
You know, I'm kind of thirsty.
Oh yeah, do you want some water or something?
Honestly, that sounds pretty good.
Well, I don't know if I have any of that, but I can see if I still have some Dr. Punishers.
Sounds good.
I'll go see what I can find.
I'm gonna look for SWC.
Okay.
Attention all eager learners. Are you ready to elevate your knowledge and skill yourself up?
Then come join us at the California State University of Knowledge Stacks. Our esteemed faculty includes some of the best in the business, like Professor Odin and Professor Bulwark. With their guidance, you'll be on your way to success in no time. And by success, I mean killing your opponent. Here at CSUX, we also believe in second chances. That's why we're giving Professor Geldner another shot. Despite his past mistakes, we're confident in his abilities to teach and inspire students just like you. But we've got our eye on you. At the Cal State University of Knowledge Stacks, we're committed to helping you achieve your goals. With flexible schedules, a supportive community, and a lot of beneficial effects, we're the perfect place for anyone looking to increase their knowledge stacks. So what are you waiting for? Enroll today to start building your future. Oh, and your units unshield well. Okay, Katie, so I got some popcorn, I got some other snacks, and I brought the Dr. Punishers just in case you changed your mind.
I kind of wish I finished college.
What?
Yeah, like, don't you wish you had that piece of paper that, like, validated you?
I've got that piece of paper. I graduated from CSUX in 2016.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you major in?
God, is every channel ads right now?
Have you ever been in a rank so high you thought you could take on any challenge?
The kind of rank that handles the toughest terrains and still makes it look easy. Introducing the RTA F1, the toughest rank on the World Arena ladder. Those who bear the F1 brand are built to withstand anything you throw at them, whether it's hauling heavy loads, traversing rough terrain, or just cruising the ladder around that Challenger 3 to Fighter 1 range, but usually no higher than F2 to 3. This rank can handle it. With a powerful team, durable runes, and rugged pick band phases, F1 is the perfect rank for any job. But don't just take our word for it. Get behind the wheel and experience the power of being F1. And if you're looking for something with a little more rune gap, test drive the F2. Or the even more exclusive RTA F3. The ultimate rank for the true connoisseur.
Fighter tough.
I wonder what kind of mileage that thing gets.
I am more concerned about the horsepower at this point.
Bro, where is SWC?
I don't know, these ads are getting really weird.
Are you a monster in the streets and also in the streets?
Because you're a monster all the time? Introducing Henge, the dating app made for monsters. Swipe through profiles for eligible monsters near you. Find out their interests, whether they're a good leader, and even why they're shirtless. Match with hot single monsters in your area, and send a message to see if sparks fly. Catfishing? Not on Henge. Unverified accounts risk getting pre-banned. Pick your 5-star match today by summoning up the courage on Henge. Must be 3 to 5 stars to register. Looking for friends instead?
We registered for French homies.
I don't believe it.
It's all ads.
Everything is an ad.
But if everything's an ad...
Then, is this
an
an ad? Whoa. Loud as heck. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Summoner's War. My name is Come To Us Evan, and it's so good to be back from Thailand with you for some account reviews today, everybody. What kind of ad is this, says Hinav? Hinav, is that your first time watching those ads? They're probably the best ads ever made. What did I do to Katie? I told her to stay home because she is not feeling super well today, and I said, I'm not trying to get sick. So don't come in. What's going on, chat? Flip Scuba, Typhoon, Jesus, I see Razzlezia, Versatile. Over on YouTube, we got Philip, we got Marmar, Deus, Jay, and more and more and more. Good to see you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Evan, hi, we miss you. I missed you guys too. Honestly, this feels like it's been a really long time since I've gotten to hang out with you guys, and account reviews is exactly what the soul needed. She broke the stream. I heard about that, Kaisipi. Real Mules says, I haven't caught a stream in years. Well, welcome back. This is a really good time to catch a stream because we just had a suspiciously big update that actually was a pretty big game changer, to be honest. Level cap got raised, times 30 repeat battles, and towers are no longer linked to glory points. It's now linked to your account progression. I think this was actually one of my favorite updates in quite some time. So with that said, guys, if this is your first time doing an account review stream with us, all you got to do is go into chat channel number 9. I'm on the global server today. I'll probably swap over to Europe towards the latter end of the stream, just so that way we can get some diversity in the accounts we're looking at. If you have any questions at all, you can drop them in the chat in Twitch or YouTube or in chat channel 9 itself. I'm in there, ready and waiting right now, and I see a bunch of Beast Rider hellos coming through from Fastlix, Disc Golf Ginger, and Not Mules. Can you help me with Siege teams or RTA teams? I'd love to, Versatile. We could absolutely talk about some RTA teams. We could talk about Siege teams too, but I feel like I might not be the greatest source for Siege teams. We actually have our Siege prediction event going on right now, so if you haven't gotten a chance to fill that out, you probably should. I'm rooting for... well, I'm putting my marks on Malicious, but you know, just because I'm looking at history. History has a tendency to repeat itself. Motive! Hey, update people. What's going on, dude? What's up, man? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Now I'm doing the Reaper Death Seal, you know? Because why not, right? Thank you, Shiga Ninja. I really appreciate it. Ryder, Evan, we've missed you. Loved watching the finals with you, Seppi, and Stoic as our commentators. Dude, thank you so much. I had so much fun doing that with them. Like, it was also a dream come true for me and Seppi, because, like, we've been talking about doing SWC together for, like, years. For nearly 6 years at this point, we've been talking about wanting to do that. We love Evan. Oh, thank you. That chili oil, guys, you make me feel so good. I appreciate y'all. Getting back to work, have an awesome stream. Sounds good, Kronuk. Have a good rest of your work day. All right, let's take a look in chat channel 9 and see what's come through. Need good runes. Dude, the new updates got you covered, bro. Increased legendary drop rates. Oh, Evan, show us your new Nat 5s. What am I talking? Guys, I have like tons of summons. I don't know if we want to do those now. It's from the update, right? Like I have 174 mysticals, 3 legends, an LD scroll. We could do some summons with those in a little bit. I'd be down. I think that'd be really fun. You want to do it? Should I do it right now? I can do it right now. People are wanting me to summon right now. Let's go. Honestly, I don't know what I'm like looking for. I could use a Shizuka. I could use a Leica. I could use anything. I could use anything, really. It's pretty easy for me, to be honest. I'll be happy with whatever. Stoic. Oh boy, good luck, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I haven't pulled something like super new in quite some time. But also, like, I don't feel like I need anything. I'm really happy with the comp that I'm running in RTA. I'm doing the double Valkyrie comp. I'm doing like Vanessa, Camilla, running Jingjae, the Wind Monkey King as well. It's the same. Actually, Stoic was watching me play it at the table. Right before SWC, I was playing RTA with him and Seppi. Cool, love the Blade Dancers. In case one day I get a Leah, it can be a skill up for something. Real Mules, Evan, can you tell Come To Us to improve my Nat 5 rates because I've gotten back-to-back Nat 5 dupes even with 2 blessings. No, dude, I've had that happen. Oh, we got some good lightning right here. Okay, I'll take the Osiris, to be honest. I'm super into them. Oh, the Gargs. I'm not trying to gargle right now. Did I miss a Nat 5, says Dudono? Not from me. Not from me personally. But again, this is not even where I want the lightning. Where I want the lightning is for the single LD scroll I have. That would be so dope if I got some LD lightning today. The last time I got LD lightning, it was Tableau. So... Havoc, much love, dude. Getting the succubot. I'm covering my Nat 4 bases today. Thailand was pretty fun, guys. I gotta say, I had a really nice time in Thailand. It was hot as heck, though. Hotter than Satan's girlfriend, dude. It was like 90 degrees, 85% humidity. Like, you are swimming through that air. It was very tropical. It was very, very tropical, actually. Hey, is Light Puree good? And if so, what for? Oh, dude, I gotta remember what her skills are. I know what all the other purees do. Well, actually, that's not true. I don't know what the wind one does off the top of my head. Guys, can you remind me what the light one? What's the light one's third? Enough, Lucifer, hotter than my girlfriend? Yeah, hotter than your girlfriend. Ryder, congrats, dude. Pulled Masha last week. Let's go. Love Masha. That's awesome. Guys, let me know when I should like toss in the LD scroll, you know, because like I said, this isn't necessarily where I want to see the lightning. So if I can just get the account kind of like warmed up, that's what I want. If I can just get it like LD right now, Kanagi says LD now. Okay, LD now. LD now. Oh my gosh, there's so many pop-ups. Come on, let's go. Ah, dude, that's okay. That Kanagi, dude, it's so, I'm so like opposite of how Katie does her summons, because Katie is she does all this build up. She says like prayer. She goes to church for John come to us, and I'm just like, I just push the button. I'm like, just tap the button, bro. I just got to see the results right now. Getting snipers. I'm getting some pretty high quality Nat 4s right now. LMAO 1. I was expecting at least 5. What do you think I am, made of LD scrolls? You think LD scrolls grow on trees, Kanagi? Nah, dude. I only have what John come to us has given to me. I have my God-given single LD scroll. How did I get that? Oh, it was from the Acorn event. That's what it was from. I was like, where did I even get that at this time of year, in this economy? Where did I even get that? Your TOA should have been done last night. It was, but I summoned them. I summoned them yesterday. Dude, I don't sit on scrolls. I'm so impatient. I never save scrolls, like ever. I never save scrolls. I did all of them yesterday. Oh, sorry, let me skip. Choco Knight. I really like the Choco Knight's design. Like, the only part of me, and I know that it's not his fault, but I almost wish that these weren't chocolate, you know? Like, if they were just shields. He's got the same build as, like, the two-way living armors, you know, with the floating shields by his shoulders, like the floating pauldrons. It's kind of cool. Flip Scuba says, I'm saving for something. You've got me curious. What are you saving for? What are you saving for over there? You want to drop a hint? Tell me what you're saving for? Can't just leave me in suspense like that, can you? This is from Dude Dono over on YouTube. I currently have 7 LD scrolls, around 400 mysticals, 11 legends, and 2 SWC. Oh, dude, you're gonna have a good summon session. Asian Assassin says, that is the trippiest, it's all Z's. That is the trippiest name I've had to read all day so far. Saving for birthday summons. When's your birthday? Knock says, Evan, Knock! What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. How have you been? Let me start another ×10 real quick. I just want Zyros, man. That's such that is just such a reasonable request. Wanting a Zyros. That's so reasonable. I hope you get a Zyros. I really do. Did you see the Bikini Zyros trophy? Did you see that? Oh, what? Not enough mystical scrolls. Did I just go through all of my mysticals? I did. 4 left. Nice lightning rates, actually. Nice lightning rates, actually. Come on, dude. They're pretty good. And I still have 3 legend scrolls. Like I said, I don't really... I'd feel bad wanting something. Oh, and this definitely wasn't the thing that I wanted. But I could at least feed this to get some LD scrolls. Wait, do I do that right now? Wait, can I throw her into the abyss right now? Okay, wait. LD scrolls are... Oh yeah, don't show Katie. Wait a minute. Katie's not here, right? Dude. I just got Masha and then threw her in the blender immediately. Like, that's so... I ain't right. Kill the VOD. Kill it. Somebody delete the VOD. Katie is gonna murder me. Dude, it's a miracle that I'm alive right now. So are we doing LD? We're doing LDs then, fam? Yeah? Wait. Not legend all attribute. We're doing LDs. Correct? Yeah, she never watches anyway. Yeah, she's not even here. She ain't even here. There's no way Katie's watching right now. Absolutely not. Nice. Okay. We can get a few. Are we comfortable with this? 3 LDs? I'm comfortable with it. I'm just asking you guys. Legend all attribute gives you 3 Death Knights. Okay, no shot. LD, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I just got a text. I thought it was gonna be from Katie. It's from my mom. My mom's just telling me how nice it is that it's raining. I love my mom. She's such a sweetie. Okay, real quick, Legend Scroll, because we just got to remind the game what lightning looks like. You know, you just kind of got to put the idea of a lightning storm in the game's head. It's one down. That's fine. We got 33% of our scrolls down. The shark is a good sign. Shark's a good sign. We like the shark. Okay? Drunken Master. It's another good sign. Last. That's what I'm telling you. It's a good sign, baby. Okay. All right. Amazing. The dark one. Do we dig the? Do we dig? Dude. Hello. All right. Okay. Amazing. I have not gotten a chance to experience this one in the game. GZ. I'm getting lots of GZs in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Increase the attack bar of all allies, excluding yourself at the gain turn while under. Oh yes. It's attack bar on Gyuki. It's attack bar on Gyuki. Let's go. Well, cool. I'm thrilled. Amazing. I got a new LD Nat for her. She's like the dark puppeteer. It's the dark puppeteer at home. Says La Adrian. Let me go lock that. That's actually pretty. That is actually pretty dope. I haven't gotten LD Lightning in a really long time. Oh, she's in the sealed shrine. What am I doing? Of course, she's in the sealed shrine. Well, guys, thank you for sitting with me through those summons. There's a lot of nice free scrolls from Thank You Come To Us. Appreciate it. Right in the blender. Right in the blender for Masha. That would have made Katie so upset. Do mock battles. Show us the way. I'm not going to sit here and do mock battles. I'll do anything other than mock battles. IPAC says, I opened... Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I'm like choking on myself. I opened Triton watching the stream. Congratulations on the Triton. That's a really fast base speed monster. You'll get a lot of mileage out of your Swift turns with that. Easy. Easy. And the very last one, the very last scroll was lightning on an LD. How cool is that? That's actually super dope. And a new Nat 4. Wait, hold on 1 second. I see somebody, someone who's new in chat. T-Jaws, what's going on? Welcome to chat. Says it's your first time chatting. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. This is like a very mellow stream to be your first one. I mean, it's my first one back from Thailand. Like, it's been a while since I've been here. Wait, who just got a dragon? Vrad? Hello? GZ, guys. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, let's do some account reviews. Let's see, what do we got? Evan, I pulled Aaliyah from MS. I got after the update. Congratulations on her. Aaliyah seems fun. Aaliyah the water totemist? Right, Biff, like, summon me up here. Is that to me? That's so nice. That's so sweet. That's very nice. If I had the power to do that, if I could just press a button, if I could swipe on some dating apps for you, I would get you there. But fortunately, I don't have that button under the desk. I just have the LD Nat 5 button. That's all I got here. I'm doing a bit of a speed run. Whoa, Morg percent. Doing a speed run. What do you think so far? So does that mean that you don't... Whoa, I think I clicked on the wrong one. Okay. So does that mean that you have previous Summoners War experience? That's what I take that as, right? Like you're taking that knowledge and doing a speed run. It's 50 days in, so just a little over a month. Already done TOA normal, TOA hard. That's fantastic. In a guild, good. Versatile, yeah, absolutely. I got you. Evan, is that global or EU? It is global. It is global. Oh snap, that's right, you can get above level 50 now. I totally forgot. Isn't that wild? How weird is that? Like, I'm so used to looking at level 50. This has actually been something that I've like wanting for a long time. You know, something to do with all this excess experience that you're getting. And I think this is a great answer. I think they did a fantastic job with this update. This feels like a pretty huge update to me. Octacryon says, how is this working? So the way that this works is I hang out in chat channel 9. I'm on the global server right now. Eventually, I'll probably migrate over to the Europe server. All you got to do is tell me your question. Tell me what you need help with. and I'll do my best to answer it. I'll jump onto your island and give it a look at your book too. There's one more thing I normally throw in there, but I'm having a hard time remembering. I normally tell you to also tell me your Twitch or YouTube handle, just so that way I know who I'm talking to in chat, so I can address you. You can be like, oh, this is Octa in chat, you know, something like that. What's going on, Reefy? How are you? And Nova, it is going very well, thank you. Guys, I just got a PS5, by the way. How cool is that? I just got a PS5 yesterday. I've been waiting for a long time, and then I got the Slim. Very hyped, very hyped. So I had fun playing on that. Oh, Havoc, you too? No way, let's go, dude. Evan and I are on the same page. Dude, we're on that wavelength. Let's go, baby. That's the Laphies, that's the best part. I can run SW on the side. That's the thing. I want something that can be SW and. It's not or, I want an and, you know? Dude. Okay, so this is, we're talking about the speed run so far, right? So they're already doing Giants Abyss hard. They're doing all the abysses. All the abyssal dungeons. That's really impressive. This is a great team for the spiritual realm. The only thing is the fire. I'm wondering if the Fire Mystic Witch might be the thing that's slowing it down, or if the Verd might not be built on damage. We'll find that out in a second here. Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat as Havoc. Havoc, yet again, we find ourselves on the same wavelength. I only have one of those so far, but I'm gonna get the other one soon. Real Mules, I'm loving the times 30 runs so much. Yes, I'm seeing a couple people. Guys, hands up in chat if you're thankful for the times 30 run. I'm also putting my hand up in chat for what it's worth. Like, times 30 is a game changer. I saw somebody make a joke. It's like, oh, I don't know what to do. It's like, I've got all this free time now. I got times 30 in the background. I had a conversation with my wife, someone said I saw on Reddit. It was really funny. Yeah, the times 30 is super dope. It feels like a very natural progression. Like, I think this update really does a good job. Raise his hand, says Dudano. This update does a really good job of expanding on a great concept that was already there. Can farm more. Dude, I did my first times 30 of R5 today, and I was like, this is the right way to do raids. Like, this feels so right. I loved all the images on Reddit too of people saving like 30,000 energy. They're like, I'm not spending any of this energy until times 30 comes out, until the higher rune drop rate comes out. Not doing anything. Havoc says there was an update. This guy. If you thought you didn't have energy before, now you'll definitely not have energy. Can we go over the update? Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I'll bring that up right after this. Okay, so we were talking about how they're already doing the Abyss dungeons. Anything else? I think this is a pretty amazing speed run. Again, this account has only been going for 50 days. So that's really saying something. This is some real commitment. Let me just jump in to look at the runes real quick, but if you want my honest answer, I'm very impressed. You've already got your first Ikaru. Guys, I survey for the chat real quick. Like, what do we think of the Trickery team? I still use it. I'm gonna wait to weigh in, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. For someone who doesn't, actually look at that, Laffy's just asked the same question. For people who don't have a Trickery team yet, would you recommend that they build a Trickery team? Tell me your thoughts. Matthew says, please help me understand how to manage the auto sell feature for runes. I have no clue where to find it or how to use it. We can go through that for you, Matthew. I got you. Yeah, the sell excluded list is a bit overwhelming, but I'll get used to it, lol. Yeah, I haven't delved into the new sell. I haven't delved into that personally yet, but we can show you where to find it, Matthew. So Stoic says, no, not anymore. The D-hole energy is better spent now. I want to build it, but my runes suck. Not really one Ikaru, 2A is necessary. Potatoes, first time chat. Welcome to the stream, dude. Says, hey Evan, what is the best way to rune a Veramos as a free-to-play player? And starter-wise, I have him on speed, HP, HP. Consider putting him on HP, HP defense. So the speed on slot 2 is definitely a great idea. Nowadays, to kind of add a little bit more efficiency and add some speed to your runs, what people tend to do, myself included, is they rune him on speed, crit damage, HP, or speed, crit damage, attack. I can actually show you my Veramos after this, and the set that they put him on is Rage, because if you check on his skill 2, Potatoes, he actually does max HP damage scaling on that skill 2, that AoE that has a chance to stun people. I love that skill. It's gotten some pretty significant buffs semi-recently, and now it's made him into this hybrid support damage dealer role, and he just feels great. So like, if you haven't gotten a chance to try him on like a high crit damage build, I would recommend it. But if you're just starting out, I do recognize that it can be kind of hard to get the necessary crit rate and crit damage to like make that work. I don't know why that was the hardest sentence I've had to say all day. I guess I've been doing more thinking than talking today. But I would recommend giving it a shot. Once you've got like some rage runes, put them on crit damage builds, and I think you'll have fun with it. He'll be able to contribute a lot more to your Giants run. Look at this sort of like arm positioning that I got to do to like scroll the mouse. You see this? I got to do like some arm yoga just to scroll my mouse. I also see Oracle Ken, who is answering, I don't use Trick Room much except for secret dungeons, and you can't use them in Abyss content. True, you can't use them in the Abyss, right? Dudano says, I don't care about the Trick Room, to be honest. Oh, meanwhile, we've got people like Predict saying, I still use it. I use Trick Room because it took a long break, but not sure if it's still good. And that's from Luke. So where I sit on the Trick Room team, I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if I would necessarily tell people to like build it if you haven't built it already, but because I built it, I do use it everywhere, to be honest. I use it to do my TOA normal, I use it to do Punisher's Crypt, I use it in like Tartarus, you know, etc. when I'm doing it, you know. Not that I'm doing it all the time. Potato says, I'm also having a bit of trouble with Vertihile. Every run I've done, he seems to always be the first one dying, even though he's the main point of the team. Yeah, he's a little bit difficult to rune, especially at the start. Because he really wants HP, he really wants crit rate, and eventually he's going to want crit damage as well. So he could be another one that's a little bit difficult. Oh, look at this, though. This isn't, looking at this speedrun account that's like been 50 days, this is amazing progress. And this Verd is on crit damage slot 4, so that's pretty great. This is really well done. Really well done. Thank you for taking the time to let me look at this, Morg. It was pretty cool. We had a couple requests, right? We wanted to look at the update, I think. And then we also wanted to like look at where the rune cell feature is. Sorry guys, I'm getting some notifications. Just want to make sure everything's okay. Okay. Yeah, so now we've got the additional levels, and then we get the bonus energy is applied to the max. This is what we were talking about before, how now your towers are linked to your progression instead of the arena glory, which is, it's just, this is such a great idea, because the thing is, it's like, it was such a hassle upgrading the towers. Like, I think this is a much cleaner way of doing it, and it gives you a much better feeling of progression, and also it's gonna make it feel like you have an entire extra rune on your monsters faster. And this also isn't necessarily linked to like how well runed your, because I guess what I'm trying to say is that one of the recommended things for arena, right, all the way up until the end, was running a farming defense if you don't have your towers max. So that way people can easily knock through your defense, keep you low, and then you'll just be matched up against people who are like lower in difficulty. And then you can kind of farm your glory, right? Like that's the idea. Now you don't necessarily need to do that. You can just play the game as you will now. I need some advice and help on my Giants Abyss hard runs. They're slow. Okay, let's talk about it. We can totally do that. Dude, the rune drop revamp. Let's go. Oh my god, the rune revamp is awesome. Crafting feature, repeat battle count increased to 30. The cell, this, I can totally see how this menu would be like a little bit overwhelming for players too. Increase the resummon. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. Lightcore Red says, "Yo Evan, review mine." What's up, Runav Lucifer? Would you just like a review? Oh, what's going on here? Are we only at normal? Are we only at normal on the abysses right now? Have you not done the hard? We can totally get you to the hard dungeons. Who was it that was asking about the it was Mules, right? Mules was asking about that. Hello, Devin. What's going on, Infamous Wolf? It's been a while, dude. Welcome back. Thanks for watching today. Also help with Giants and Dragons. Let's do it, because this account is more than ready to do Giants Heart. And just because I saw it on the profile, I do want to remind people that if you have a Leica, that's an auto clear for Giants, right? So like, if consistency is a problem, you can just throw Leica in, especially now that we have times 30 runs, right? Especially now that we have times 30, you can literally just let it run and then like go and do whatever else you need to do, right? And you can just throw a Leica into your Giants run and you will clear. The reason for that is that Leica's passive says that he can't take more than 1/5 of his health as damage in a single hit. So when it's him versus the boss, he is literally incapable of losing to the boss. I actually think it is impossible. Because he also has a chance to counterattack, he can't glance, and he's got healing on skill 1. This guy is built to solo the giant. He will take down the giant, like just straight up. That's how it'll happen. The only chance that you really have to kind of lose with Leica is on the way up to the boss. So you want to make sure that he has one of two things, and one option is better than the other. You want to make sure he either has enough speed to cycle out of the stun so you don't get freeze locked at the mid boss, or enough resistance. I would go for speed. I would say just give him enough speed that he doesn't get stun locked. That's really it. But otherwise, he's an auto clear. We can totally get you that win, dude. I think all you got to do is you just run Vero, a Kamamir, or any other max HP scaling damage dealer. Is this crit rate? Oh, it is crit rate. Go crit damage. Let's get this guy on crit damage. I think that sounds pretty solid. And you can run him. You might have a better option. I'm just kind of going through some free-to-play choices real quick just to help people out. But you get the idea. The idea is you want to run at least 2 different max HP damage scaling. You could even go 3 if you have like a Lin somewhere. Lin is really good. Lin is good. You could technically use Shaman, but it's a little funky. Matthew, what should his stats look like for Leica? So he can auto the Abyss. Oh, let me go ahead and post this too, guys. That's the survey for today. And if you're on Twitch, you can use command new survey as well. He can auto the giant. He can totally if you make it to the boss, you've cleared. Like Leica will take care of the rest. That's basically the way it is. He can auto. I would run him. I don't have one, but you know, like, if you're ever having a hard time with like consistency, that's the thing. He's not going to make your run like super fast, but he will make it consistent because you're incapable of losing, right? Like, so, you know, that's kind of the trade-off, right? But now that we have times 30, it gets even less impactful, you know, because you can just set it and forget it. That's really the answer. Let's talk about dragons for 1 second. I know that for giants, I just talked about like some key monsters, right? If you're worried about taking counterattack damage from the boss too, I wouldn't necessarily recommend using something like Lauren or Fran because they hit multiple times. Both of them hit 3 times on skill 1. Instead, I would use something like Beladion, the Light Inugami, or if you don't want to run a healer at all, you could also just run Shannon. Hold on, let me take a look real quick. Let me just see what mine is. Oh, I was messing around with this. I think I was doing, you could do something like this, and then you could even throw in, technically you could do a Crow. I prefer like, well, actually Crow's fine because he's kind of a redundancy for defense break. Again, the Beladion could technically be Galleon. I just don't recommend Galleon to everybody just because, like, oh, people say Royd is very nice too. I tried Royd. The multi-hits, I'm just not a fan of the multi-hits in general, but like he's cool. Very cool. Lin I like. I like Lin a lot. Let's talk dragons. For dragons, you can do something like this. And then usually I run one more thing. Oh, it's this. That's what I run. So basically, this is the team, right? But this, let me show you that, let me put it in order. And this is turn order. This is turn order. Okay? Right? So these two are optional, right? But turn order wise, you want Lauren to move first, then Crow, then your max HP damage scalers, and then Verd. Of course, you'll use Verd as your leader. It's just easy to visualize if I do it like this, right? So Lauren moves first, Crow, Vero, Spectra, and then Verd. And there is a method to that madness, by the way. The idea is you want Lauren to go first, set up defense break, or open up the boss, right? Use strip to remove the immunity, apply defense break. Then Crow follows up, applies a brand, and then you got your 2 max HP damage scaling units following right in tow to do huge damage, and then Verd is last. And the reason why Verd is last is because you get the maximum amount of attack bar from his skill. That means you'll get the full 40%. Zegan, that is so nice. Are you trying to make my day? Are you trying to make my day? Because you might have just done it. That's so nice. That's very nice, dude. Thank you. And then I think you can also do Necro, Hinav. You can totally do Necro as well. This is my Necro team. All we need, that chili oil. All we need is hashtag shirtless Evan. Oh God. Oh my. You make our day, so of course, dude, that's so sweet. You guys are awesome. I love doing this. This is a highlight of my Wednesday, seriously. But I have my Spectra that's faster than Lauren. I would recommend making it so that your Lauren is faster, just so that way you can do defense break into the big damage from Spectra's skill too. That's kind of the method in the madness. That's what that's about. Oh, you guys are so nice. Does Evan hit the gym? I thought Evan was looking more swole. Guys, I'm trying to get back up. Thank you. It's bulking season, guys. Let's go. Yes, I would love to go to Europe. I would love to go to the Europe server soon. Let's go back into chat channel 9 for a second. Need help with Dragon's Abyss. What a coinky dink. We were just talking about Dragon's Abyss. We can go into a little bit more detail. Oh man, we can definitely shave some time off this. 10 minutes and 32 seconds on normal. So there's a little bit of, usually when what am I trying to say? Usually when like a run goes over like 4 minutes, I would say that the point of error is almost a little too much leaning into safety. It's like hesitancy, right? You want damage. Honestly, if the boss is dead, he can't kill you. Like that's kind of that's the idea there. That's the ideology. Christine Simon, how to get the light griffin? Over time, you know, he's a 3-star. I know that it's not like the best thing, but Christine, there's also occasionally choose an LD3 event. We had one of those during the 9th anniversary, and they'll likely come back because this is the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen that event happen. So if you don't summon anything in between, like if you happen to not get the shaman in between now and then, you could probably choose him as your LD 3-star. And he'd definitely be worth it, to be honest. Oh, man. Yeah, Evan, you can awaken your water cannon girl. You guys improved her AI. Thank God. I know. Yeah. You can awaken the cannon girl. Yeah, I saw people talking about that. And it's funny because people brought that up in the Necro video as well. I think the Necro video came out, or I'm sorry, I think I recorded the Necro video before that change happened. But it released after the change. So that was kind of unfortunate timing, but like, you know, it was one of those things where it just happened to be like that. That's kind of the nature of the content pipeline. Still uses skill 3 on Necro Boss if awakened. Yeah, see, and if you don't awaken her, then you give her no choice. Okay, let's talk more about this Dragon's Abyss, because like I was talking about, I think the issue is hesitancy. We want to go a little bit more aggressive. So we're actually going to take out most of these units. Instead, we're going to go for that team that I just recommended. It is free to play. So you can go, again, Verd is your leader, Lauren, Crow, and then 2A Spectra and Veramos. And that team will do it. That team will clear, actually. And again, the turn order is important. It's very important, right? So you want your Lauren to move first, then your Crow, your 2 damage dealers, and Verd last. So honestly, the most important thing, just the takeaways, Lauren moves first, Verd moves last. Those are the 2 predominant takeaways. And I do have my Verd ruined on damage, just for total clarity. What are some good damage dealers for Giant's Abyss hard, apart from the Ifrits? You could use the Wind Homunculus. The Wind Homunculus got buffed to feature max HP damage scaling. And if you don't have a Lyn, I think that might be the answer. You could also use Shaman the Light Griffin. I saw people use Spectra. I'm not a big fan of using Spectra, to be honest. That's not my recommendation. I've just seen people do it. Sigmaris is also good. Wow, look at that. What the heck? Where are we? Where are we, dude? Sigmaris didn't come to mind. Sigmaris used to be like my go-to recommendation for Giants. Oh, this is empty. What a bum. That's okay. 2020 era, Sigmaris meta. Sigmaris had some great time in the sun, but now it's done. She flew a little close to it, and her wings melted. I don't know where I'm going with this. That could end. That whole sentence could have ended a long time ago. Not Mule says doo-doo Giants Abyss. Wait, you have a doo-doo Giants Abyss? It's not that doo-doo. I wouldn't call that doo-doo at all. I'd say that's real good. Mr. Fish! Hey Evan, can you help me come up with a good team or two with my new Fire Onmyuji? Dude, GZ on the Tomoe, let's go. Nice! Fellow Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom player? Probably Breath of the Wild, because I don't think you get a good look at Rivali in the second one. I love that game. Love that game. Huge fan. Actually, I've spent a long time. Using Naomi. People do talk about Naomi. I like Naomi too. Oh, it's 2-minute average. The 118 was a fluke. Okay. Maybe I should dig into the runes a little bit there. Potatoes says, hey Evan, what do you think the next 2A dungeon will be? I was kind of surprised to come back to the game after 6 months and see the Living Armor and Frankenstein have 2A now. You know what? Honestly, if I can only speculate, right? Like, you know, so my word on this is not gospel. We just got the new 2As, so this would only be like what I want. And what I would want would be like a Drunken Master 2A or a Hellhound 2A. And those are two vastly different options, right? Because those wouldn't be in the same dimension. Presumably Hellhound would be in Karzon, and then Drunken Master would probably be in, I don't know, Sacrion, or we'd need a new dimension. Because, you know, that's like the dimension of like heroes, and I don't know if the Drunken Master is like a hero. Usually you don't look up to people who are drunk all the time, right? Like that wouldn't be my idol, you know? So it's like he wouldn't be my hero, like, you know. But maybe that's just me speculating too hard. Hellhound would be really cool. The only thing is that they'd have to really try to find that way to differentiate them from the Inugamis. Like, not saying they can't do it. It's definitely doable, but we have the Inugamis, so like, would Tark have like a, how would Tark fit into that, you know? I remember when the Hellhounds were OP 6 years ago. Dude, I built the double Tark team, I remember for Emerald City Comic Con. I think it was 2017. 2017 or 2018. Rank Red, Evan, my only question, when Asia? I do have an Asia account, we could go to Asia. Okay, so we're looking at teams for the new Onmyuji. This is from Mr. Fish. Cryo, totally. I would love to help you with your Necro team. And guys, also as a reminder too, if I don't get to your question or anything, please know it's an accident. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to deliberately ignore anybody. I'm keeping my eyes on these two chats and then the one in game. Sometimes messages slip through the cracks, and we only have so much time. Just so you know too. Quad Karoo. Whoa, motive. So here's the Onmyuji, right? Tomoe. Tomoe is such a cool poll. Oh, dude. I mean, what the heck? This team makes itself, man. Look at your monsters. Look at your options, dude. What the? Oh my god. You could go like, you've got double strip. You could go Wunsa. You could easily go Tomoe for the speed lead. You go Wunsa with the high 118 base speed. You could even run Verisa if you wanted to. I don't know if you want to, but you could do Verisa. She's a great AoE strip, though I also really love Cigar. Cigar is one of those monsters that I live vicariously through the people who have Cigar. I think he's so fun. You have a lot of strip options. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. I'm not even counting single target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is single target strip though, so I'm kind of counting it. But which strip is better, Lu Mei or Vereesa? I really like Vereesa. I think Vereesa is like super underrated. She has a super high chance to strip, and then she applies attack break and glancing. I don't think people realize that that is basically like anti-clapback. You know, it's like you open them up and then you're also protecting themselves. What do I always say? Attack break and glancing. Both of those are healing. That's healing. That's crazy. Because damage not taken is health not lost. So that's healing. It's literally healing. Well, it's like figuratively healing, but you know. Let's talk about what else we could pair with the Tomoe team. Oh my god, dude, this account has every strip option known to man. You could almost do like you could do double robo. You could do double robo, but I also kind of like the idea of spreading the defense break and the provoke here. So maybe we do something with like Tomoe and Cigar and like one robo. Maybe the wind one. Stand by, we'll come back to that. You could also do like, oh my god, dude, this is awesome. Vereesa was in the underrated Nat 4 units, right? Video? Yes, Vereesa was actually in the, thank you for referencing that. She was in the 5 Nat 4s that should see more play. Oh my god, potatoes, I would love to meet Ryan. That's so funny. I actually don't know, am I allowed to read that sentence? I don't know if I'm contractually allowed to read that sentence. I'm just kidding. Ryan's great. Ryan's really great. I'd love to meet him in person, actually. He seems really cool. That's very funny that you referenced that. That's such a niche, like, reference, but I would love to meet him. Quick but large question. This is from a first-time chat. Baba says, I need 5% crit chance to change runes from Vero to Verd and farm Rage. Which dungeon should I aim for? 5% crit chance in Rage and Blade runes needed. So if you're looking for Rage runes, then you should probably like you need to go for Necro because that's going to be where they drop, and Blade runes drop in Giants. But I mean, also Nectar beat me to it. Asked if you can gem in the crit rate. If so, farm R5. Nectar, that was a really good response. You beat me to it. You could also do something if you wanted to get a little funny with this comp, by the way, referring back to the Tomoe, right? Because Tomoe spreads harmful effects. So you could do something that's kind of like integrating a bomb comp. So you could run John to drop a bomb on somebody, spread the bombs, and then like getting them stunned. That's kind of cool. I like the idea of that. You could run a Bison. The main thing is you just want to make sure that you run at least 2 strips or like a hybrid strip. What do I mean by that? I mean like somebody like a Jogun or a Praha, right? Somebody that offers a strip and something else, like a little bit of long-term longevity, like long-term value is a better word. So like Praha offers a strip, she drops dots, which you can spread with Tomoe, and she also sleeps and heals sleeps the enemy and heals your team. I think that that's the sort of thing you want to aim for. Okay. No problem. Potatoes, what would you want the next SW collab to be? Oh, dude, no comment. No comment. Well, actually, can I comment? I'd love to comment. I would love, and I'm a sucker for anime. We know this, right? I love anime. I absolutely love anime. I think Dragon Ball would be really cool. Like DBZ would be super sick. I'm really into One Piece, but I acknowledge that, you know, One Piece might, you know, I don't know how expensive One Piece would be to collab with, to be honest. Probably really expensive, but like, I would love One Piece. Hunter x Hunter, though, for me, would probably be like #1. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love JJK. Now this is just becoming like me naming animes that I'm into. It's not that I'm like opposed to that kind of like a transition in the stream, but it's like, hey, we trying to talk about anime for the remaining 20 minutes? I'm down, but you know, whatever. Oh, Goku and Vegeta and Giants. Oh my god, could you imagine? JJK collab would be so sick. Imagine me like saying like, oh, for your Giants Abyss team, you should probably try running a Gojo. You should probably throw a Gojo in there, you know? It's so awesome. That would be so sick. Oh, my life. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome. I'd love it. Pavane Yoiki Tenkai, you know? Freaking dropping a domain expansion in the middle of Giants. That'd be so sick. Dang, now you got me imagining and stuff. That'd be so awesome. Okay, let's jump back in chat channel 9. So CryoG was looking for a Necro team. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the Necro. Using Emily Lead, Lauren Fran, Aster, and Shaman. I really like most of this team. My main problem is with the Emily, to be honest. I like that it's got the 28% attack though. A Shrek collab, guys. I mean, would people love it? I think people would probably unironically like it. Yeah, now the silly come to us AI won't let Gojo use skill 3 Hollow Purple. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome. Just auto kill. You know what? There's a skill that looks like Hollow Purple in Summoner's War already, which is oh, what is her name? The Dark Magic Knight. I always forget her name. I wish she was cooler. I feel like that skill, if I remember correctly, kind of looks like Hollow Purple. Lynette. Dude, Azazel HD's first time in chat was answering that. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the slam dunk on that layup. Appreciate you. You're welcome. That's awesome, dude. Scales off max HP 2. Neat skill. It is a cool one. I would love that, Matthew. No promises. I would love that. There's also a few others that I'd love. But let's talk Necro though instead. Let's go in here and look for different options. The reason why I really like Abigail is because of the 8-shot and also the 38% attack power lead in dungeons. Does Emily have the 8? I thought she had the 5. She does have the 8. She does have the 8. I would still do Abigail though. To be honest, I would do the Abigail just because she has 10% more attack power. Beast Boy. Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. Sorry, Stream Elements timed you out. Sorry about that. I think that was an auto timeout. I don't know what exactly it got upset about in there, but something set it off. But just know that I saw. Yeah, me too, Havoc. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why Stream Elements blocked that, but I can help you. Just know that I saw your message, and yeah, I'd love to help you with Steel Fortress. So Real Mules, the reason why there's a difference in the attack power there is because this one is for dungeons only, and this one is global. This one is anywhere. You can run this literally anywhere, and you'll get that attack power lead. But Abigail is only for dungeons, and that's why she's better in Necro too. Yeah, but I still prefer Abigail, so I would run her. I also I don't know if you even need Fran. Hold on, stand by one. Let me go to mine real quick. I don't think I run a healer. I don't run a healer. And I know it might be asking a lot, but this is what I run. So I don't even run Lauren anymore. Lauren's not bad. I mean, she multi-hits, which is great. But if you have an Ikaru available, if you have a Rogue available, and I've already seen that you've got an Abigail, you've got an Aster, and you've got a Shaman. Oh, Shaman heals. That's right. Shaman is the healer. You're right. Shaman does the healing. So, and this is great too, because when it's pulled by Rauk and Ikaru, it also counts as healing. Counts as an attack, so you get the heal off skill 1. Thank you for that reminder, guys. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. So I would just run it like this. I think this is great. Azure says, Evan, is your accent Californian? It is. I do have a Californian accent. Mariel Carey says, that team still fails for me. There must be something a little off. I don't know what's going on. What do I got? It's not like super demanding. I also run some shield sets. Like you can see that the runes on these guys are nothing like crazy, you know? Like these are definitely like, I mean, the Ikaru, right? I have a fight set on the Ikaru. Oh, this isn't my best Ikaru. I wonder why I run this one. Maybe he's the, no, I don't know why I run that one. Interesting. Okay, but yeah. Real Mules says I still have a pending team check on that. Let me look through too. New religion featuring Evan as leader. Oh my god. Let's not do that. Let's not. Let me go check in on this because you were saying that the 118 was a fluke and that it normally averages about 2 minutes, right? If I'm remembering correctly. We're using Teshar. Okay. Teshar, and then were you using the Ifrits? What was the other component? 68% is a little low. It's not terrible. It isn't awful, but it's a little bit low. Crit rate 16, attack 20. Okay. Oh, this is the one that doesn't have crit rate. Does this one have crit rate? It does. And that one has a little bit too. This is the guy that doesn't have any crit rate on it. Probably stand to add in a little bit. Taste Blue. We're looking at Pete the Kraka. Woo! Whoa, it's funny like spinning this mouse. Look at that. Look at how far that goes when he, because she's moving around in the 3D space. So it's like the crazy pendulum when you turn her around 360. That's pretty funny. Then you've also got this one. Now that's I like the crit rate and the crit damage. It's a little slow. I think there might be an issue with speed, perhaps. Everything is a little slow, including the Teshar, right? That's at 41. Ooh. I think that might be... Yeah, Konagi, yeah. Yeah, good point. She would have been making a different comment, wouldn't she? Working on skill ups for a Kamamir, cool. I think what you may need to do is you might need to try to find some speed. Maybe speed slot 2, perhaps. Then you got the defense break from somewhere. Hold on, Mules. Let me go back to your profile just to make sure that I'm looking at the right thing. And you're using Shannon and you're using Galleon. So those are the other two things. I didn't check the speed on your Shannon and your Galleon, but what I would just make sure is that your damage dealers aren't too slow. You want them over 42-ish. You know, you want them kind of in the 60s range, you know, at least. And I like to have Veramos, like, what's my, not that my Veramos is crazy, but let's go see, like 89, you know? So there you go. So like close to 90, right? Is my Economir fast? I don't think my Economir is fast. Where even is my Economir? There he is. Oh, so mine's at 42. So mine's like kind of lagging behind. So you can have him. You can have him at 42. Maybe I'm tripping. 94. I don't know. And Bella Dion 133. So I've got one of my damage dealers kind of slower. There you go. And I don't think my Lyn is ruined right now. Well, she's kind of ruined. She's just got the speed slot too, but I'm not I don't know why. Why am I not using Lyn? Was I? Oh, I was playing around with something, wasn't I? How fast is this guy? 60. Okay. But your runes are looking decently okay, to be honest. Speed on Economir and crit rate on Vero. I would go for just a smidge more, and I think Vero could really stand to use more crit rate. Try to get your damage dealers as close to 90 as possible. And it doesn't have to be 90, but just like goal setting, you know? It's like, boom, aim for 90, see how close you can get. I can't wait to do more times 30 farming, dude. I'm very excited. The only thing is I would be times 30, but you can't farm and look on islands at the same time. So like, that's what I'm waiting for. Oh, people asking for Sharks 2A. A Shark 2A would be cool. And also, I would love to see how they would make the Sharks look intimidating. You know, like the change between the Frankensteins, Normal Awakening, and their 2A was so significant. Excuse me. And they start looking like super intimidating. So I would love to see what they do. Oh, a Penguin 2A would be amazing, but not like... Dude, I've been saying Mav is basically Ganymede for so long. I don't know what they would do to make him like Like that much. It would probably just be stats for Mav, you know, to be honest. T-Jaws is putting a bunch of whale emojis. I would love to review your account. Let's see what you got going on. 70 days played. Is this a first account? It would make the rest of the family potentially valuable. True that. His skill 2 is kind of meh. Well, you know what? So have I don't know if I've shared this. Dude, what is with Beast Boy that is getting flagged? That's so funny. Stream Elements is really like going hard on Beast Boy's comments here. That's really funny. I'm so sorry that's happening to specifically you. So the reason why I equate Mav to Ganny is because he's got the cooldown reduction on skill 3, right? Provoke. Okay, now bear with me on this one, right? Like this is kind of like an attack break and glancing is healing moment. Provoke is the same as increasing their cooldown times. Let that sink in for a second. Provoke is the same as increasing cooldown times. Right? There you go. Thus, Mav is Ganny. Look at that. Because if you think about it, right, if they're provoked, they can't use their skills. They can't use any of their skills. So they might, agreeable, they might as well gotten theirs, well, what the heck? They might as well have gotten their skills increased by 1 turn. Kind of be the same thing. It can be healed. That's a good point. It can be cleansed. So if you manage to cleanse it between the application and when they go to attack, all of a sudden they've somehow reduced their cooldown times by 1. But basically what I'm trying to say is that like Mav is Ganny. So cleansing is reducing cooldown time. Keck W. Real mules, you get it. You're starting to get, that's pretty good. That's awesome. Jameer goes crazy against the Giants boss. That's from Nick Morris over on YouTube. Okay, so we can speed this up. I find that Riley tends to slow things down, and personally speaking, I don't think I'd recommend running both Lauren and Fran, just because of the multi-hits on skill 1. Oh, excuse me, guys. It's like I'm tired or something. That's crazy. That's wild. And then for the Dragon's Lair, I know we've talked about dragons quite a bit, so I won't go into too much detail on this, just, you know, at risk of sounding like overly repetitive about dragons. Dragon D's. But if you're running this comp, I would just swap out the Riley for a Spectra. Swap the Riley for Spectra. Make sure your Lauren moves first. Make sure your Verd moves last. That was the Dragon's Abyss hard. Evan, what's up, Craig? On Craig. T-Jaws. I like all your little whales. I like all the whale emojis. It's really cute. You know, I was actually really into marine biology when I was younger. I used to volunteer in an aquarium. I really like marine biology. I still love sea otters to this day. You know, I never stopped being into marine biology, just stopped volunteering at some point. I'm getting drunk. How are you? Craig, nice, dude. Go for it. I am not, but you enjoy that. I'm gonna go check out all this update jazz. Awesome, Knock. Have a great rest of the day, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Potatoes, this is a good question. What are your true thoughts about the Abyss in Giants, Necro, and Dragons? Any balances that need to be made? Any quality of life improvements or any buffs or nerfs needed? That's a great question. And it might take me some, this is the sort of question that I'd love to give like a preliminary answer on, and then like next week we like kind of circle back to it too. Because there's a lot of things that I want to be like changed or added. Oh my God, Beast Boy, what's happening? What are you doing that's getting flagged by Stream Elements every single time? That's so funny. I don't know why that's happening. I'm actually a big fan of Abyss dungeons. I've liked them since their inception. I've been wanting the bosses to get an aesthetic overhaul for a really long time, and so this was kind of a nice way for that to happen. I like the idea of just capping the floors at 10 and then doing like challenge floors too. Laser says, Evan, is your accent Californian? Somebody just asked me that on YouTube too. Yes, it is. It is Californian. And then I was doing something on here, right? Was I? Oh, I was talking about removing the Riley and adding in something else. So I'll keep thinking about that as well for like what I think needs to change in the Abyss dungeons. I actually think that everything is kind of okay for now. Oh, is it the name? Is it your name, Beast Boy? Maybe it's the name. I wonder if it's his name that's actually like getting it flagged. I reset my password on Twitch now. I don't know what's happening. That's from Beast Boy. That's so funny. Wait, let's help Beast Boy real quick, because Beast Boy just keeps getting their stuff timed out, and I think you were asking for help on Steel Fortress, if I'm not mistaken, right? So Steel Fortress, you actually can just run the dot team. I see you've got your 2 Melias. I see you have Sath. That means you probably have Tatu. You have the benefit of just doing the dot team, but with Verd. Let me see if you still have them real quick. I think that's all you gotta do. Yeah, Stream Elements is on one today. Absolutely on one. Yeah, there they are. There are the Melias. You could give them a little more speed. Oh my goodness. Holy heavens to Betsy. Oh my gosh. Woo. Dude, this is a good stretch. This is a very good stretch. I'm feeling that all the way in my back. This is nice. Well, this is some quality content, huh? Look at that, me stretching and yawn. I'm so tired. I love it. It sounds like you need some coffee. I had one earlier today. I did have one earlier today, but that was like several hours ago. That was bordering on 5 hours ago at this point. So maybe I'm like coming down from that caffeine or whatever, but honestly, I'm having a great time. I'm in that zone of tired where it actually feels like good. Like there's a part of me that likes feeling tired just because, I don't know, it's calming. It's kind of cozy, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's like getting chilly. So you can run these 2 Melias in addition to your Sath, and I imagine you have a Tatu. Admittedly, I didn't dig too deep. You don't have a Tatu. Frankly, she's a little optional. You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that Tatu's actually pretty optional. You can run Verd as your speed lead, you can run Sath, double Melias, and then like one more. Could do Airgar, so that way you just block you do the beneficial effect block. I would prefer another daughter, but you could run him so that way you block beneficial effects and he can't get the shield. I like what Charles is saying. It says triple Melia time. Is there any use for Carlos, the fire weapon master? What? Who said this? Oh, in raid dungeons or Rift? Absolutely not. No. But in RTA? Huh? Huh? Well, hold on. Is there a use for him in dungeons? Like, can we do something? Wait. Okay, chat, hold on a minute. Carlos in dungeons. Can we like, let's think about this for a second. So the only thing that you really got to remember about Carlos, though, is that I think in between waves, the attack power is going to reset. So the cool thing about Carlos, right, is I've referred to him as a stylish Rauk. Stylish Rauk. Brandon Unrecoverable would be nice in Rift Beast, but the thing about Rift Beast is that like he wouldn't get the additional turns, you know, you'd be missing quite a bit and he would never technically kill something, so he wouldn't get the attack power. So I think if you were going to use him somewhere, it'd have to be something with like a lot of like small mobs, you know? Like Nectar's on the right track, like Lab or like early TOA. Something like that. Dude, like Rauk and Carlos in TOA. You could do Rauk and Carlos in TOA, and then Rauk gets an additional turn and Carlos gets the attack bar. Nut says, what's the objective? The objective is to make something fun with Carlos in PvE. The thing is, you can use him pretty easily in RTA. He's great in RTA, but it's kind of a fun thought experiment. Oh, there's the 2 Tarks that I talked about. Look at that. I was just talking about those guys. I thought I had a 3rd one, to be honest. Could have sworn that I had a 3rd one. Maybe not. I've 6-starred some weird stuff in the past for, like, videos. You know? 6-starred some weird stuff. What time is it right now? It's 12:05. You know what? Why, guys, hands up if you're on EU server. Is there enough interest for like an EU server swap right now? Do people want me to go over there? God, I feel like I really needed to cough for like 5 minutes. That's an over exaggeration. It hasn't been that long. Excuse me. EU, perfect. There's a lot of EU love over on YouTube. Let's jump over there real quick. Europe. There we go. Laser says, hope you get better, Evan. You sound sick. Thank you. You know, I'm not sick. I don't know what's going on. I think my throat is just dry. It's really dry in California right now. I really appreciate the sentiment though. That's very kind of you. Okay, let's just redeem all. Oh my goodness. Oh my geez. Oh my goodness. Elia, stop talking to me. Elia, stop. Stop. Chat channel 9. No, I don't want to summon on this account. You know, I don't know. When I summon on this account, I get really afraid that I'm going to get something that like I really, really want on my main. You know, like imagine I get a Shizuka on this account. How's that going to make me feel? Right? Like, how's that supposed to make a man feel? Angles. Angles, who is 1 level ahead of me. No, 2 levels. I'm 50. I'm just into 50. Oh my god. I'm gonna start getting offended when people are like higher level than me. I gotta do some farming today, guys. So what are you guys doing to farm experience? Are you guys you're just playing, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do times 30 runs, or are you doing a specific area to try to level up? Because I plan on just buckling down and doing raids. I think R5 is what I need to be doing right now, to be frank. And a lot of people, if you ever get like stuck in like a rank in RTA, if you get stuck at a certain point in the game, usually the answer to like pass through it can just be raids. Like if you just sit down and do raids for a while, you will accelerate your progress. Dudano says, I'm just doing Kairos. Oh, excuse me. Oh my word. I'm really going through it today. Like this whole area, like neck up, like there's a lot going on. I'm coughing, I'm sneezing. Well, I haven't sneezed yet, but you know, there's still time. 65 days of progress so far. Already cleared Abyss hard, already cleared on Dragons, Giants. Hasn't tapped into that on Necro just yet. We could find a better leader than Chilling. Coughing, soon you'll be wheezing. Oh, Roronoa Zoro, another One Piece fan. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, just know if you choose to, you can also do Facebook gaming in certain regions, but just know if you do use an emulator, you know, it's not, just be careful. Do so at your own risk. Thank you, Van. Y'all are so sweet. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love the Giants team. The Giants team is super cool. I might do something like this. I've been debating changing my homunculus over from water to wind just to give it a try. I haven't done so yet. Perfect team for dragons. Necro is almost right there. You could almost do what I do. I don't know if you've got a Shaman. Let's go in and see if you've got Shaman. Because if you've got Shaman, he should really be on the team. But if you don't, I think it's okay. I mean, you could technically use this. Couldn't you technically use this in Necro, but just slow? Rune it slow, right? Like this? Yeah. Dude, every skill proportionate to max HP. You might be able to do what I was talking about before with the Rauk and the Ikaru. Maybe instead of the Lauren. Or is that asking for too much? But I really like your progress. It's looking great. Everybody's saying, hi YouTube, hey YouTube. Hi Sleep. Lex, what's going on? Need help for fast dragons. Let's see what's going on with the dragons. 50 seconds is really fast. This is looking dope. LD only account. I love LD only accounts. This is so cool though. Look at this. The Shaman with the light attack lead. Got the Varamos. Honestly, I don't know what you could do to speed this up further. Guys, any suggestions for like an LD account on how to speed this up further? Because 50 seconds is really fast. Is GB12 worth farming more than GB10 now with the rune drop rates increased? Oh, absolutely. It is absolutely worth farming the increased drop rates. It's impressive. Very impressive. They should let us make more than one homie. I don't want to lose the water one for the wind one. I'm in chat channel 9, Dad Chili Oil. They should let us make one more. I kind of agree, Laffy's. I don't know why that is. Maybe that could be that's kind of like a very modern idea. Like only having one homunculus of each type is it seems kind of dated to me. I'd be down to have one more. Necroabyss is evil. Oh, I think Necroabyss is actually like the easiest of the bunch, to be honest. There's just something that's like a little challenging. I think maybe it's that it takes your unit. Again, guys, if you're struggling with any of these things and like you need a little bit more details on how to do it, we do have videos on the channel for each one, for giants, for dragons, for necro, and I go into a little bit more detail than I've been going today. Necroabyss is just tedious, they say. No Shaman. If you don't have Shaman, then I would keep it as is if it's consistent. If it's consistent, I would keep your team as is, featuring the Fran, featuring the Lauren, just so that way you're making sure that you're getting the 3 hits on both. But I do like throwing in a Raoak. I like throwing in one Raoak, to be honest. And you could even play around with like the Wind Homunculus as like big damage towards the end. That's what I would think about. Rip Edvin just says, tips for my progress. Tips for progress at this point. You're already doing a super solid team for Giant Abyss. Maybe I should start using the Wind Harpy. She seems pretty good. At a certain point, I think it becomes just making sure that you're doing raids too, like I talked about. Like you can always just do raids, delve into RTA. It looks like you're doing a great job. Looks like you're doing a really good job though, to be honest. Oh wait, are you farming? And just make sure that your Dimension Hole energy doesn't stack up too much. I would say that that's what I would probably do. Just make sure that your D-hole energy doesn't like stay capped at 100, right? You know, do as I say, not as I do, right? Oftentimes mine will cap at 100. I'm finally farming Dragon's Abyss efficiently, says Matthew. Congratulations! Heck yeah, wait, so Matthew, what did you change? Tell me what you changed. That's why I don't see you in Worlds. That's really funny, Kanagi. I like that a lot. We love Evan and all the time and effort he puts into the videos. They're very educational and helpful. Thank you, Kanagi. Kanagi just negged me so hard, bro. That was really funny. Havoc said Evan in his videos made me the player that I am today. And Kanagi said, that's why I didn't see you in Worlds. Leonard says, can you help me out later as well? I have no clue what to work on since I've been away for a few months and stuff has just changed. My IGN has been banana shake. If you're on EU, I would love to help you. If you're not on EU, then next time I do an account reviews, I can jump on your account and take a look. But if you have any general questions, like, let me know. Just let me know in chat too. I'd love to help. Because the game has changed like a suspicious amount in the last couple months. Because ever since the Reloaded update back in like June, the game has just been like updating like constantly. And it's been like pretty big, significant updates every time. Can you review my Spiritual Realm hard? Not consistent at all. Oh. What do I run in that slot? Is it Colleen? What do I run in that slot? Oh, I can't check. I can't check it because I'm not... Oops. Oops. There we go. I'm missing the button. Can't check because I'm not on my account. I'm trying to see if I can find... Where did you go? Oh, I love the stream, Evan. Guys, thank you so much. I love your content. Keep up the good work. Y'all are so sweet. I really appreciate all the feedback. Okay, found you again. So Oracle Ken was saying that it's not consistent at all. I don't actually run Shina. Let's go in here. I think I might run Colleen in that slot. Oh, yo, you've got a Brandia? Dude. Could you run a Brandia in that? Like, another big damage dealer would be really fun. I would try Brandia if you've already got her built. Try Brandia first, but then if you have like limited success with that, then go with something like Colleen. I'll just check the runes real quick, just see what's going on. Okay. 107. Your Rauk is actually pretty slow. Your Rauk, if this is the same Rauk that you're using for the dungeon, it might be a little too slow. I like to have my damage dealers or like the facilitators, like I talked about, at over 40 speed, 40 additional speed. And I know that number that I'm using is kind of shorthand, right? Like I'm oversimplifying, but it's kind of a good number to remember, is like just more than 42. Like something more than 42. Something can be ruined like to be the slowest on your comp, but not slow, if that makes sense. Like, and also, since this is your defense break, you want this to move earlier on. Like ideally you'd want Rauk to move semi-soon in the comp, if not the first, because you need defense break to be set up so that way your Verd can do damage, because your Verd is ruined on damage. And also your Brandia, once you put her in, your Astar, etc. So what I would probably do is make Seek the fastest. So that way you can use skill 3, everybody gets increased attack power and crit rate, then Rauk, Brandia, Astar first, Brandia, and then Verd. That's probably how I would do the turn order. Evan, so you're not a fan of Royd? You know, it's just the multi-hits. I do like Royd, I don't mind Royd. I just don't use it. I don't use Royd. SpookG says, can you review me? I'm free to play. Oh my. Okay, normally that means we're about to see something pretty insane. 36 seconds on the Giants. That is pretty crazy already, to be honest. Thanks, Fammy. Let me see what else is there. Wow, lots of monsters built. Ooh, Vritra. I really like the Asuras. I just think they're so cool. I've wanted a monster like this for a long time. Got some good nav 5s as well. This is great progress as a free-to-play player too. And you've got Vrad for TOA easy mode. Like Praha too. This is great stuff, man. And you've got a Shaman. I'm learning more and more that it's actually pretty difficult to get a Shaman. Frequently people tell me that they don't have Shaman. It's an amazing monster. Ashbourne. Dude, oh my god. The sheer number of Omduats. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10. I knew it was a 10 out of 10 as soon as I saw the Omduats, bro. So awesome. G1, I love the red stars all the way across. That's great. Thank you, Despond, again. I really appreciate it. Banana Shake. So Banana Shake, you were saying that you just needed some help, right? This is from Leonard. No clue what to work on since I've been gone for 2 months. Honestly, as long as if your teams are consistent, then I would, actually what I would just do is just double check to make sure that your teams are consistent. So like for instance on the Dragon's Lair, we could probably smooth some of this out. I take out the Shaman, throw in like Crow, and then make it so that, again, Lauren first, then Crow, so that he can set up branding and defense break. Then you've got your 2 max HP damage scaling units, Veramos and Spectra, followed by Verd for the attack bar game. I think you could do something like that. But then what I would do, spend some time doing some times 30 farming, contribute to guilds, etc. Like help your guild out, and then after some time has passed, maybe do some raids, right? After some time has passed, jump into RTA. Like that's what I would do. That's my plan, to be honest. I'm gonna sit in raids for a little while, get some grinds, get some gems. I'm gonna go in. I'm sitting right at the cusp. I'm like in C2 right now, but I'm like, I really want to go like further. I really want to go further. Oh my goodness. Why, cuz? Pat, how are you, dude? Not fully recovered from Thailand. Dude, last week was tough for me, man. I was not feeling very well last week. That was a tough recovery. We had fun though. That was a fun trip. I did like it. It was long, but it was good. Jacob Green, I just got the Wind Dokebi Lord. Is that good? I haven't looked into the new units. Let's go take a look. I believe the Wind Dokebi Lord is the one that auto crits, if I'm not mistaken. Your attacks will always land as critical hits whenever you attack an enemy. In addition, the damage taken decreases according to your current HP. He is cool. I like units that auto crit. I think this is actually pretty cool. Could also do, I'm curious about using something like that in like Spiritual Realm. It doesn't say it excludes bosses, right? So seems like it could be cool. I don't think he's the best option for Spiritual Realm though, because like Spiritual Realm is for the most part like figured out, right? So you don't want to get like too weird with it, but I always thought it would be kind of fun to bring something like Naomi or that guy into Spiritual Realm. Oh, Waika says, yeah, your last week is my this week. Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, my God. Okay, so we've got time for, one more, I think. Dark and O says, hi, mate. What's going on, dude? I think we got time for, like, one more, so let me just jump in here. Nizu says, review? Because, like, why not? Dude, C3, look at all this, bro. 10 out of 10. I see all red. I see 10 out of 10. I see an 18-second Giant's time. I see basically a time that can only be decreased further by like circumventing load times. Like that's what I like to see. Oh, but no Necro hard? Wait a second, what? No Spiritual Realm hard? Wait a minute. Like I know you can't use multiples of the same unit, but like, wait a minute. That's gonna keep it at a 9.5, dude. Come back when you get the extra 0.5. Love it though, love the rest of it. Thank you, Evan, for looking at my account. I'm gonna head out now. Still gonna hang out in YouTube chat. Awesome, Spooky. Thank you. Thank you, Divera. I hope I'm pronouncing those names right. There's a pretty solid non-zero chance that I mispronounced both of them, actually. My account is trash, considering the age. Please help me. Dude, you're good. Oh man, account created in 2020. So this is after the shift, I think. Wait, what was the month? Yeah, so this is after the shift. The shift was like June of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. That's when GB12 was created. That was like a very huge, that was like a significant change in Summoner's War. That's when Summoner's War started becoming like more modernized, having like cool, like new ideas, repeat battle, etc. Like that was a good time for Summoner's War. Whoa, 18 minutes on Dragon's Lair. Heavens to Betsy. Let's change this up. I think we can get you in. I know I've talked about it a lot. Let's take out the Riley. Let's take out the Sig. Let's instead put in Spectra and Crow because we need. I think that would do. I think that would do wonders for you. But there's something going on here. Let me just dig into this really fast. 75% crit rate. That is probably the answer. Always checking the Verd first. The Verd is always first. So something to note for Verd, like he really, really wants to have 100% crit rate. And that is like the only way that you can really run Verd to the best of his ability. Like if you want true efficiency, that's the way to do it. I wouldn't even do 99 because he takes so many turns and you need him to crit every single hit. Like that's kind of the break point of Verd. The benefit of that is that you get 40% attack bar. So you'll find that once you find that extra 25% crit rate for him, you're gonna have a high success rate in Dragons. And it's honestly, that one change will probably fix a lot. The other thing I'm gonna tell you to do is I'm gonna tell you to speed up your Lauren. I'm gonna tell you to do that with a speed on slot 2 and shifting her over to Swift or Violent. Swift, if Violent is a no-go, if you can't make her move first on your team, then put her on Swift. That's ultimately what you wanna do. And then you want her accuracy to be, it can be like above 50. Ideally 60. 50, 60. I think that's probably what I would tell you to do. And then, let me check Crow real quick too. Crow, we want to get his crit rate up. And then I would shift your Veramos so that he would be on Rage, Speed, Crit Damage, HP. And I don't know if I've seen a Spectra yet, but I haven't really been digging for Spectra. So again, 100% crit rate on your Verd, increase the crit rate and the speed on your Veramos, I think. And then there was one more change that I talked about a second ago as well. I was talking about Oh my God, that looks delicious. Guys, I'm being shown food. Guys, I'm being shown food. Oh my God, lunch is served. Oh my goodness. Oh my word, that looked delicious. That just broke my train of thought. That looked so good. Holy heavens to Betsy. Dude, the smell of that is like lingering in the room. Beautiful. Oh my God. Guys, I think it's, oh, speed up Lauren. That was the other thing that you need to do. Speed up your Lauren. Everybody, this has been a lovely stream. I'm so sorry I've got to run, but I'm actually overtime right now. I got to go meet some folks for lunch real quick. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're on Twitch, stay here. We're going to raid somebody. See y'all later. Bye-bye. All right, Katie. You ready to watch some SWC?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Get ready to send your taste buds on an all-expenses-paid trip to another dimension.
Dimension Holy Cola, the classic flavor you love that's as cold as the vast emptiness of outer space.
Tarzan's out there, and you, Tarzan, get enough.
Take just one sip and get transported to a dimension of flavor that's out of this world. The grooviest Marshall cats and the most parched polar bears know there's no better way to quench a thirst, get awakened a second time.
Then with an ice-cold Dimension Holy Cola.
So what are you waiting for? Calendar, run to your local store and take a sip from another plane of existence. Dimension Holy Cola and new Diet Dimension Holy Cola. The soda that's out of this world.
It's Dimension Holy Cola.
You know, I'm kind of thirsty.
Oh yeah, do you want some water or something?
Honestly, that sounds pretty good.
Well, I don't know if I have any of that, but I can see if I still have some Dr. Punishers.
Sounds good.
I'll go see what I can find.
I'm gonna look for SWC.
Okay.
Attention all eager learners. Are you ready to elevate your knowledge and skill yourself up?
Then come join us at the California State University of Knowledge Stacks. Our esteemed faculty includes some of the best in the business, like Professor Odin and Professor Bulwark. With their guidance, you'll be on your way to success in no time. And by success, I mean killing your opponent. Here at CSUX, we also believe in second chances. That's why we're giving Professor Geldner another shot. Despite his past mistakes, we're confident in his abilities to teach and inspire students just like you. But we've got our eye on you. At the Cal State University,